Welcome everyone to our relief series. This is day 1. Go ahead, take a nice deep breath. Let's feel your body as it expands and as it returns. Just being with your body. Just noticing how your body chooses to breathe. Just bringing your awareness to the air that's coming in and out, if it's a lot of air, or just a little. And then whichever way it is, or just change it up a little, just decide to do something different. If you're taking shallow breaths, take a deep one. If you're taking deep breaths, just allow your breaths to flatten out and become more shallow, or somewhere in between. Just feel what it feels like to make a conscious choice to do something that's so natural differently. And just notice when you stop thinking about breath, how it regulates itself. We'll just feel around the rest of your body, noticing what your feet feel like, what your legs feel like, what your lower back and stomach feel like. What your upper back and chest feels like. Bringing attention to your shoulders and arms. Your neck and throat. And finally, your face and head. And then notice where your breath is. Is it back to where it was? Or is it different? And now your imagination is going to call forth a virtual resource. Something safe, loving, powerful, that wants to be with you on this journey today, maybe all week, as we explore this relief series. Whatever just pops up, notice who or what your resource is, whether it's a deity of your faith, a person you know, wise and loving ancestor, a piece of nature, maybe even your future self. And notice how it feels to have that resource there with you. And with your resource there with you, allow your body to show you where you've been holding on to some pain for a very long time. Maybe it's been so long that you don't even realize it's there. Maybe you've said things like, oh, that's just the way that is. I've always had this. There's something that's in your body that's been around a long time, but isn't particularly comfortable. And whatever that is, wherever that is in your body, just move your awareness closer to it, noticing that energy and how much space it's taking up. Is it taking up a tiny amount of space? Is it taking up a lot of space? Or anywhere in between? And now allow your imagination to give that sensation in your body shape and form. Perhaps it'll be a shape or a form that you recognize, or not. Perhaps it has defined edges, or not. As you get closer to it, notice if it has a surface. Notice its color, its texture, its temperature, its depth, its density. Perhaps it has movement or not. And as you notice this energy and all of its qualities, what it looks like, perhaps even what it feels like, the weight of it, just you and your resource move into this shape, this energy. And as you're in it or on it, just notice what it's like from there. What else do you notice about this space from the inside? Does it have different qualities? Notice what it feels like emotionally as you're now in this space. And with your resource there, your imagination is going to call forth the first time you met this energy, this feeling, this pain. And it'll just pop up, just an image of when in your life this started. And as that scene pops in or dissolves in, maybe it's even just a knowing. Just look at the version of you, what you look like when you first met this energy, when it first became a part of your body. You may be able to determine a particular age, a particular time in your life. Just notice all the clues that this scene is giving you. And then bringing your resource with you, move your awareness into that version of yourself that first met this feeling. And looking out of those eyes, sensing that body, sensing those emotions, and looking back at your current self. And just speaking for that younger version of you. What I'm feeling right now is and what I just learned or just experienced or the decision that I just made is and what it feels like for me is and what I'm afraid of is and how I'm trying to protect myself is because what I want is and what that would be like would be And what I need help with is because if I had that, then and anything else that wants to be spoken to the current self, go ahead and speak it now. And how it feels to say all this to you, older self, is and now moving your awareness back from your younger self, back into your current self. Looking back at this younger version of you, but looking through your own eyes, listening through your own ears, your own body, words, emotion, and wisdom. And sensing all that your younger self has said as a stream of colored energy that's moving from your younger self to your current self. Noticing what that looks like, what that feels like as it enters your body, fully receiving it. And then speaking back to your younger self. What I hear you saying, what I'm receiving from you is, and what I want to tell you about all that is and what I want to help you with is because what I can see from here that you can't see is and what I know about us is And what I want to give you, younger self, is and go ahead and allow that to happen in whatever way feels good. Feeling that gift from your current self to your younger self. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like. And in whatever way it gets passed to your younger self. Feel yourself giving it. Witness your younger self receiving it. And as you witness your younger self receiving that, feel in your own body, this body that has matured from that age to this age. Feel how it feels different. Now, having had that resource, having had that information, that gift, from that age all the way up to this one. And just feel yourself continually giving to this younger version of you. And feel in your body how that changes your current body. And when that feels complete, still speaking to your younger self, what I want for you, what I want for us is and how it feels to give you what you need and feel the ripple effects in my body is and anything else that wants to be spoken to this younger version of you, go ahead and speak it now. And how it feels to say all this to you is And now allowing that relationship, that conversation, that connection to end or continue in whatever way feels good. And then bringing your awareness back to your body, noticing how you're breathing now. If it's the same or different. What your body feels like now. Going back to the place in your body where that original energy was, noticing if it's changed or not. And what it feels like to notice that. And if there's any pieces of this left that feel like they need more work, just allow your resource to hold on to those for you. And then feeling what it feels like to breathe in this body now. And then allowing all of that you've learned and now know to be in your body, anchored all the way down into every single cell. All the changes that you wish to keep becoming permanent. And then your body will let you know that all this work that you've done is complete and whole by bringing full feeling back into your arms, your legs, your fingers and toes, normal awareness back into your mind, your body, your brain. And as it's complete, you open your eyes.